All right, today we are at the Wright brothers' first flight place.
Yay!
At Little Puny Hills, where they first took off. I don't know if we're gonna go find out more about it too. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I don't know where Mom's at, but I get my keys. Yep. All right, we're good to go.
Okay. Oh, this is freaking braille.
I just got thinking that, in fact, as I was looking at this picture right here, it occurred to me that everybody had to think these guys were nuts to try and fly at that period in time. Alright, so I have to say that these guys, oh, this is great. I'm telling you, if you guys are ever out in North Carolina, you've got to come and check out the visitor center and the place where flight first took off. Good. And these guys, oh man, everybody had to think they're nuts, I'm telling you. They had to have thought they were nuts to begin with. Stephanie, why do you think these guys were nuts?
Even they thought they were nuts.
Even they thought they were nuts. You enjoying this place?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Fun to learn about some history class right here.
Oh.
Wind, sand, and isolation. That's why they wanted to be out here on Kitty Hawk, was to be away from people, had lots of room to just experiment, and I think it was usually nice weather out here, a little bit of wind to help. But pretty cool place. That is not very far that they flew the first time.
Like, well, look at
It's like from 1 to there, and then 2, and then 3, but then 4 they went way down there. It's like,
I just find that funny. I thought it would be farther than that.
no.
I came out here and I laughed at it. It's the first thing I did.
I knew it. Jenica, I knew it.
Yeah, but you see the distance, 120 feet, but then you look at it.
Make that, yeah, that means nothing to me until I see it.
Yep. All right, so right here, okay, right here is this is the launch rail that they launched from. So you can see, so we follow this rail down. This is the rail they launched the flyer from. And they came down. 12 seconds. 12 seconds to get to this point. What's this next one? The next one is second flight, about 12 seconds, distance 175 feet. So same amount of time, but they made up about 55 feet. Third flight, 15 seconds, 200 feet. So the interesting thing is, I always thought they came off of like this hill. I thought they pushed off the hill and hoped to get to the ground. But as we can see, that's not the case. They launched from the ground and tried to get up. And I think some of their earlier kites and that, I think they launched from the hill. I think they first tried coming off the hill, and so they had some room to fall and try and get that lift. But the flights that are actually recorded came from off the ground, up in the air, back down to the ground. Very different than what I originally had thought, how it all started. End of flight 4, 59 seconds, 852 feet.
Daddy,
So that's pretty cool, huh?
they didn't build the first airplane. They built the first flying bicycle.
First flying bicycle, that's right. All right, we're walking up to the Kill Devil Hill. Look at this, Jenna.
The big rock on a hill. That's what I
Big
think.
rock on a hill.
Yes.
What is that, B?
Rock.
It's a creation of a triangle-like thingamajiggle that is on a hill with a good view.
To figure out where we put it together.
Okay, hold that.
Ooh, yeah.
Put it back in the case so it doesn't blow away. Yeah, you read the
So I'm going to attach it.
Whip it over, B. All right, what's up, everyone? We are on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. What's this called? It's like the graveyard of the ships or something. This is like the museum of the graveyard of the ships. Look at that, B. How many stars does this one have?
A lot. 37. I mean 35.
35? Only 35 states at that point.
You're welcome.
All right, I stand corrected. There are only 34 stars on there. This last column only has 4 stars in it, not 5.
I found that out.
So that's kind of cool.
It was me.
Good job, B. Yep. All right, so the graveyard, what was it called? The Graveyard of the Atlantic? Graveyard of the Atlantic Museum was pretty cool. Everybody enjoy that little museum?
Yeah.
Mom had a short view of it, right?
Yeah, I had to do some work and then I came in late. But no, it was still very good.
It was pretty cool. They had some cool stuff in there. All right, everybody. We are
Going crazy.
loaded. We sat in the truck for an hour now. And we are now loaded onto the ferry.
We're on the ferry.
Where are we going out to?
An island.
Okay, okie dokie.
I don't know how to pronounce it either.
Ocracoke.
No, Oracoke.
Oracoke. He said it's Oracoke.
Oh well.
I don't know.
He said it said Oracoke.
It was.
I thought that was weird.
It was. It. So many of the words out here they pronounce strange with the e on the end, the silent e. So, teacher, the silent e is silent. It makes no sound except for when it says Oracoke.
Except for when it does make sound.
I know, but also he said, what was the other one that was like that? Okay. Rodanthe. That was the one he was talking about.
Rodanthe? Yeah, that's right.
Rodanthe right here on the map. It is pronounced with the E on the end, and that's the one he said was weird, that it had the E on the end.
We're out on
But this is-
just a little strip.
Yeah, so we started way up here, and we drove down to
Now we're out even further.
Hatteras Island at Cape Hatteras. Well, oh, and then we came out here, went to the really cool museum. It was awesome. And now, ferry ride across to Ocracoke.
Ocracoke. Ocracoke.
Ocracoke. We'll find out.
The locals are gonna hate this video.
I was going to bring them.
What do you think, B?
Fresh air.
We're on a boat in our car.
It's called a ferry.
It's a boat car.
I thought ferries had wings. Alright, so we're on the ferry ride. He's having a hard time getting turned around here to get out. I think the wind blowing us and she don't want to turn. It's like the 4th back and forth we've done. Okay, we are coming back to dock.
In the same place.
In the same place. They got turned around, but I guess the boat's not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Well, they eventually got turned around. It was like, I don't know, a 47-point turn.
Yeah. And
And the boat's like drifting.
that's funny. These people are first timers, right? The guy I just talked to was first time.
Yeah, first time on a ferry.
And the guy I just talked to first time, they're not going to get on a ferry again.
I'm like, well, this is
Get ready to roll down the windows in case we go under. We're not going under.
Yeah, if we start going on our own
It's a
boat
boat.
and
It
jump
floats.
outside.
It's a
Video update. We're still stranded on the ferry.
still stranded on the ferry. It's been an hour and a half.
Hour and a half since we got on. About an hour since we got on.
No, not that long.
So,
So, spinning circles here in the bay. It's been fun. They tried to put us back in the dock thingy a couple times.
but we're heavy on this end, so we kept hitting bottom and they couldn't get us in there.
So now we're backing in.
So we're gonna flip this around and we'll have to back off this ferry and onto the other one.
Hopefully.
Exciting, hopefully.
So our first adventure being stranded on a ferry boat.
Yep. We're practicing our Titanic moves.
Yeah.
We are off the other ferry. We're now on the larger ferry,
The new ferry.
the new one.
So
We're gonna go across, check things out real quick, and we'll come back.
Counts as our fourth ferry ride, right?
No, well, yeah, I guess. We were on that one for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we're moving pretty quick here. All right, we made it out to Ocracoke, I don't know how you say it, island. We're on the island finally after all that fun on the boat. Oh, we're going out to this little lighthouse.
Hey, everybody turn around. Oh, Brenton wants to be in it. Cheese.